Now that TikTok has let me come back and approved me for my lives. Or at least on their little like program, whatchamacallit, TikTok Live Studio, thank God, because I'm tired of Streamlabs hitting me with live revoked, reapply again in 3 days. And I'm like, what did I do? And here we are. I truly hope you can hear everything. How is my audio? Apaga el micrófono de las headphones. You only need to hear one setting, which is me. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Because the audio is being captured via another program. Oh, we can play now. Monkey, my beloved. It's like, what's the first thing you're gonna do now you can stream on TikTok again? Monkey. I just want to see something. I don't think I did it right. I'll figure it out later. I don't know how long this stream will be. Maybe an hour or less. I don't know. It depends. But I'm just here vibing. Here to play the game. Here happy I can do live with TikTok. I did a drawing stream yesterday on my phone. But I ain't announced it or nothing. But I'm like, this kind of weird doing it just on my phone. So I'm like, never mind. I would get close to the mic, but I feel like if I like breathe through my nose, you hear it like just a little bit, but I'm just like, I don't like it. I should have used Dixie. You're like, what is she doing? Why is she fumbling the bag? That's why. Also, I don't know how my gain is. I don't know if I like need to raise him, lower it more. It depends, because I had it a certain setting while like my mom was here, or while I was at my old house, but then I like changed it because I didn't want to talk as loud. But it's like, I don't know how to adjust it so you guys don't hear anything in the background. Speed. Let me lower the brightness on my computer. Me duelen las ojos. Never mind. But yeah, no, así estuvo. But now I can have the two chats from the two little like platforms side by side. Cause yeah, I could have given up streaming on the talks, but I don't know, I kind of like it. Y'all kind of cool. Oh, I should have got the things. As you can see, I'm killing it. I'll be forgetting this snake exists. But here I am just speeding. Oh, I messed up. Órale. What the? Where the heck is this? It's here. Y'all probably looking at me like, what are you doing? But I promise y'all it's here. Maybe with Diddy I might have better luck. Let me see. There. I'm like, ¿dónde está? I had my wisdom tooth half exposed and now my gum is in pain. I wonder how you roll down on those with Dixie. I'm drinking soda. Hee 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 hee. Wow. Is it right here? Oh. We warping. Ballin'. Low-key, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like this boss is a little more complex compared to the ones later on in the game. Like, I know people mentioned it before, but I'm like, no, he's not that bad. But then now I think about it, I'm like, he kind of is. Like, for a level 2 boss, like, have him come back out, chase after you, and then jump hook after hook. Go, Diddy! Diddy, I wish you would grab the cannon when you hit it, when it recoils back. In the meantime, Diddy, I'm gonna need you to run. Man. Where's the cannon? Okay, I thought I was gonna miss and I was about to be like... No pasa nada, ___. I should have saved the game. What the? That's where the coin is? Nice save, thank you. But where's the token? Oh. I wonder if you could just like go across. It's probably too far for Dixie, but just like as a cheat thing. I did not think the bonus note level was gonna take me right there. Alright, time to give y'all seizures. That's not what I wanted, but okay. Not this level. There was something else here. Yeah, this. It was like 2 and then 1 and then something about 3. It's a good thing I'm not timed or anything, because then they'd be like, you're done. I don't think I ever found all the coins when playing this, or at least stream-wise, because they tripping with this level, or this game. Y'all about to die. I forgot if Unguard is in this level, but they said we gave y'all this glowing fish, that's enough. What's down here? I see y'all hitting them likes and spamming it. I appreciate it. Y'all out here cool. Spam it! No. Did I ever tell y'all as a kid I used to do dookie in this level? Like, this was that one level where, like, I got stumped at and I was, like, Googling. I'm like, bro, how do you get past this? Is there a cheat, like, a secret exit? But then that's when I learned, like, okay, the warps, they cut off at World 2. Me, I would have get lost. And then the very end, they hit me with the porcupine, and I'm like, what the heck is this? Because I don't think we've seen the porcupine before until, like, we get to the end, and I'm like, how do I get through this? And then I died there, and I was so sad. This was not a good level to turn the brightness down. I'll live. Why are you telling me to go this way? Oh. Dixie, just go. The ending's right here. See, because I came here once I beat it as a kid, and I'm like, what the heck is this? And I didn't know that that little barrel right there was a platform I could jump on. This level is where Dixie is OP. Because if you don't have Dixie, you have to rely... Well... I was gonna say you're gonna have to rely on them dragonflies or whatever. Everybody like now. Have you ever beat the secret world? I think so. I just beat the final boss. Tutorial, please. I'm kidding. I'm on the secret levels now. Wow! You want spoiler or no spoiler? Not for the boss, but just for one of the levels. Level? Okay. On one of them levels called like Animal Antics or something like that, I'm gonna need you to like hoard all your lives, because once you get to that one parrot section, you're gonna hate life. You will go against the wind. I'm on Animal Antics. Ah, pues valiste. The parrot is the problem. The parrot is the problem. Is that level? Oh, okay. I looked over thinking, okay, I have enough time to go over so I can like look over a chat and, you know, answer. They lied to me. You begin with the rhino, swordfish, whatchamacallit, Spider-Man, parrot, and the snake. No, you go with Spider-Man. Close enough. Welcome back, Spider-Man. He has tennis. I'm about to play Donkey Kong Country 3. It's cool. Everybody be hating that game, talk about it's, but then I played it and I'm like, never mind. The more you play it, the more I'm like, no, it's aight. Classic Donkey Kong Country series has more mystery vibes than it does Donkey Kong Country. The classic Donkey Kong Country series has more mystery vibes to it than Donkey Kong Country 4 and 5. Where 4 and 5 at? I know 4 and 5 exist. Returns and Tropical Freeze. I only played Tropical Freeze. I did not play Returns. I probably should have. Eventually. Look at this snake just enjoying life. I saw this down there, but I don't know if this is like... Oh! Because usually I just skip over it because I'm like, I ain't taking no risk on this bow, but no. Oh. I knew it. I should have just holded the A button and just been like, let me jump over instead of rely on this B. Because normally when I play this level, I don't rely on the Bs. I don't know why. I just don't trust them. So instead, I just be holding like the A button. I just do this. Because I don't like it. And thus I just go. Man! I don't know how to go about that level. Never mind, I remember how I gotta jump from there and just kind of like leap of faith it. What the? Oh. I gotta jump from there. Well, let's hope I do it. I did it. I should have waited till I got the balloon. Y'all really out here killing these likes. And I appreciate— not this fish. Hey. I missed my chance to get the barrel. Go! Did he go? Oh my god. I wish there were secret exits to secret paths in Donkey Kong Country games surpriser. There are! Not secret paths, but like, there's warps. I don't know if that's what you're referring to. Oh no. Tranquilo. Damn, they really just skip you all that if you have both Kongs? I don't know what this is for. Book it, Dixie! Ah, shoot. Leave me alone! I thought it was interesting because it was well hidden. Oh. I don't even know what the point of that is. Did y'all know Diddy is faster on the rope than Dixie? Gotta go fast! I didn't mean it. Who are we destroying? Oh. Cool. You've been getting so lucky. It's called skill. Oh yes, my bad. No, I'm kidding. No, it's not skill. I'm terrible at this game. So Dixie climbs slower? Yeah. Which I guess is okay, because obviously they give you, like, you can do a bunch of stuff with Dixie and, like, her little hair thing. But yeah, no, Dixie is essentially slower than, Diddy. And now we can vibe. Oh, shoot! Never mind, we good. I panicked for a second. are you doing this week? I'm chilling. I came back from signing papers regarding the house. Everything good? Yeah, I mean, so far it's okay. They did some inspections, just found like minor things. But so we're sending like a request to fix it. There was two things that were of concern when they did inspection. One, something is like dripping underneath like the crawl space where the plumbing is, and then two, there's something not connected with the heater, with like the wall heater, and so that's a concern because there's a chance that it could leak carbon monoxide. I'm like, we're gonna die here. But no, those are the two major things we're requesting. We're like, fix the wall heater and that one leak in the plumbing. Other than that, we good. But we're requesting the owners to fix it, not us. Oh! Also, I took my dog to the vet. But that was, I think, like 2 weeks ago. Hopefully they get it fixed soon. Glad you're living comfortably despite it. Yeah, we chilling. The only problem is, or not problem, but like the only thing though is we thought the mortgage would be a little bit cheaper. It's a little more expensive, but not too bad. Like it's gonna end out with like taxes, insurance and all that, like home insurance. It's gonna like come up to paying like 1,600, which is like oof. But then you think about like how much rent is, like for 2 bedrooms 1 bathroom, and I'm like, all right, never mind. Damn, what state you in? California. But it's like I'd rather pay that for mortgage than paying rent for the rest of my life and it just going nowhere, because at least eventually you pay the house off and it's like, okay, it's yours. No more rent. 1,600 is a cheap mortgage. Well, it's not really an expensive house. SoCal or NorCal? I don't even know. Where's Los Angeles? I don't live in Los Angeles, but somewhere right there. Everybody's like, oh, you live in California? They think LA, Los Beaches, Beverly Hills. No. I live where there's a bunch of dirt. Agriculturalville. So probably southern, I don't know. Probably like in the middle. Desert. The air quality is terrible. I literally went up. Why is the air quality better in Los Angeles than it was than where I live? And then everybody's talking about how LA is so polluted. I go to Los Angeles and I'm like, are we sure? It like feels better than wherever I came from. Manifesting money vibes your way. There was a job opening that opened up where I'm like covering. I applied, so hopefully I get the job so I can at least have like stable income, because technically my job isn't stable right now as like a substitute. And if I get that, I'm set. Okay, now back to my dog. What happened to her? She cannot poop for 4 days. And I'm like, hello? Congrats on being a homeowner in LA. I don't even live in Los Angeles. So yeah, no, my dog couldn't poop. Well, it's not like I'm buying the house by myself. I'm buying it with my brother. You think I got enough money to buy a house here? No. Oh, Hold on, hold on. I know how to do this. I know how to do this. No, that's not what I wanted. I lost the bee. Still an accomplishment. I guess, yeah. Yeah, no, so my dog couldn't poop in 4 days. I was looking at her. She would just go to the bathroom. I see her hunched over trying to poop, but she wasn't going. And so I was just like, hello? Like, are you okay? And my mom is like, oh, well, maybe she's fine. You know, maybe she'll like pass it eventually. And I'm like, I don't know. And then she also started like, my mom is like, I think she has diarrhea or something. But I look, but it's like, no, because if she had diarrhea, she would be, oh my God. She would be pooping on her own, at least diarrhea, but she wasn't. It was coming out like involuntary. And I'm like, what the heck is this? And it stank. And I'm like, I think I know what it is. As someone who went to school in veterinary technology while I was in high school, I took a trade. But I did not do that. So see, especially with small dogs, every dog has something called anal glands. And if TikTok or Twitch or any streaming services like ban, why are you talking about anal or whatever? No. Listen, it's a real thing. Every dog has anal glands, which is like 2 little sacs between their anus. I think it's like right below or right there. And so eventually they fill up with fluid. And normally dogs, they whatchamacallit, exert said fluid on their own. And you know, they're fine. Normally, well, not normally, if it doesn't clear up on their own, then that's when you see things such as, you know, dogs licking their behind and scooting their butt on the floor. Which, by the way, it's not normal for a dog to scoot their butt on the floor. They probably have something. And so I noticed that she wasn't scooting her butt. I just saw her hunched over and pooping. Like, she was trying to, but she wouldn't. And my dog is a senior. So I don't think, you know, she can't express it on her own. They basically drain themselves on their own, but sometimes they need a little help, which is when I think the veterinarian has to do it. I don't think a technician could do it. I don't know for sure. They need to get a glove, put a little bit of lube, and squeeze those sacs out, express them. And so I think I did it once, I don't know, to a dog, at least like for like because it was a hands-on experience thing. I think somebody else did, but basically she needed to do that. And I took her to the vet. And so the first time I went, I explained them to this. And they're like, is she eating? And I'm like, yeah. But she can't poop. And so this assistant at the desk was like, oh, well, you know, she's eating, so, you know, I recommend maybe, you know, just switch her food to wet food, see if she poops, if she doesn't come back. And I'm like, girl, did you not hear me? My dog hasn't pooped in 4 days. You try not pooping in 4 days. See how you feel. And thus they didn't see me. They turned me away and I was pressed. I'm like, I would have been fine if the vet told me. Not you. And I doubt she would have been like, not turned me away. I was pissed. Me and my mom were pissed. We're like, dog, she can't poop. And I think because she couldn't poop, she also like kind of didn't want to eat. So then I waited the next day. My mom is like, oh, maybe it'll pass on her own or whatever. And I'm just like, no. So then the next day goes by. I try and go in the morning. Or I call before I go to them, before I go. Ah, shoot. And so they see my dog, emergency walk-in, already $170 just to see the dog. $170, no problem, as expected. The actual veterinarian who walks in, I think she was Japanese based on her name. She was an older woman. I'm set. She knows exactly. You know you're in good hands when the doctor is Asian. Your dog not pooping, my cat's pooping too much. Also, I came at a weird time. Hello, Crispy. Ahoy there. I'm trying to figure out your name. Oh. We're gonna fight the assistant. Anyways, now that I saw the doctor, the veterinarian, and she was Asian, I'm like, oh cool, I'm in good hands. She starts feeling... Bro, how does you say my name? It's okay, I'm Mexican. Boo? Bo? Anyways, now that I see this veterinarian, ah, shoot! She sees the dog. She starts feeling the dog. She's like, she starts feeling the abdomen as she holds her up. She's like, I mean, I feel the poop there. And so she's like, here's what we're gonna do. I recommend getting an x-ray. And I recommend, what else? Getting blood work just to see if anything is failing, because she is old. My dog is 17. The Chihuahua. She's a senior. She's older than my brother. Anytime my brother like says something about the dog, I'm like, shut up, she's literally older than you. She has more rights. Ah, shoot, I looked up and I'm like, I'm all hearing more money coming out of Ruby's pockets. Yeah, I know, I'm poor now. No, I'm kidding. And, so they're recommending blood work, they're recommending, x-rays. I'm here like, I think it's just her anal glands. I feel like if we express it, she should be good. But, you know, who am I to argue with this veterinarian, you know? Because she said, well, it could be that she has maybe, like, her kidneys are failing because she is old. And I'm like, shoot, maybe. That could be a possibility. I hope not, but I doubt it. And thus they give me the consent form with the estimate of how much it's gonna be to do all of this. They come back with the paper. Guess how much they were gonna charge me for all of it. Which surprisingly wasn't too bad now that I think about it. mind you, just to see the dog, it was $170. I saw the invoice, then don't tell anybody. Also, thank you for them little hearts and go popular. I appreciate it. Like the gifts on TikTok. Yeah, no, that invoice was $700, pushing $800. I think it was like $790 to do all of that, and I'm like, oh shoot, and I'm about to be broke. Mind you, we just came back from winter break. That being said, I didn't work for 2 weeks, so my check was only like $2,000. And while we're in the process of buying a house, whoever's trying to give us the loan when you buy a house, they want to see a certain amount of funds in your bank account. The bank account we were using is my mom's, and so they wanted to use, they wanted to see $10,000 in her account. So I gave a lot of my money to my mom. My brother gave money to my mom. We had to borrow money from my grandfather. He gave us $5,000. He gave us $5,000 in exchange. You know, he didn't ask for it, but my mom doesn't feel right giving money, especially because my grandma was like, oh, you know, he doesn't usually let people borrow money, so it's crazy that he's letting you borrow money. Yeah, so he let my mom borrow $5,000. In exchange, my mom is like, I'm gonna give you the title to my car, and when I pay you back, I can get the title back. He didn't ask for it. He was like, literally take the title, I don't want it. But my mom, cause you know, you don't just borrow 500. Oh my god. Nobody gives you, no, it wasn't 500, it was 5,000. He gave 5,000 to my mom. I'm all here saying 500, no, it was 5K. Yeah, so I'm like dreading what they're gonna do to my dog. Thankfully, they bring her back while I'm waiting for them to like take blood out of my dog and all that to see if she has some sort of like organ failure or something. But they come back, she has bandages on her feet, and they tell me, your dog would not let us take blood. She was getting very nervous and her tongue started turning blue, so at that point we just stopped and we just gave her oxygen. She was stressing out too much. Which honestly, yeah, even when I cut my dog's nails, she gets stressed. And because she's old, I assume that's when like she panics and doesn't like breathe. Because mind you, she's a Chihuahua, her nose is kind of like pushed back. Like she has a small head. She's one of them apple head looking Chihuahuas, so when I cut her nails, I'm like, let me cut 1 or 2, give you a break so you can breathe. And so they tell me they didn't do the blood work or the x-ray on my dog. Oh my god. And so they bring me back to the room, and so the vet comes back and they're like, okay, we didn't do it, she panicked, I did express her anal gland, she started pooping immediately. And I'm like, oh cool. And she said they were hard. And so they told me, so I suggest going home, you know, let her relax. If she poops, you're good. If she's still not pooping, bring her back. Her organs are probably failing or something. And thus I'm like, bro, please don't let her like have organ failure or something. And thus I bring her back. She's chilling. Literally the moment I set her down, she goes to her bed. And then not 5 minutes later, she gets back up and is hunched over. And I'm like, let me take you outside. We're standing on carpet. This is a rental. We pooping outside. And thus she starts pooping. It was all wet though. But I'm like, you know what? Let me just buy you wet food from now on. Cause she's old. She's 17. She doesn't have any teeth. Or just like the molars. So I bought her wet food. And from what I've heard since I went back to work, she poops. And she's eating. And she's happy again. Nope. Away, 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 away. Okay, so because I didn't do the x-ray, because I didn't draw blood, the total was like $2,000. No, 200, excuse me. Why did I say 2,000? See, now I'm getting confused. Because I think it was just 40 something dollars to express the anal glands or something like that. Let me see. Okay, the emergency consultation was $179. To express the anal glands was $45. And now she chilling. Compared to $700-800, that's not bad at all. I know! No, and to be fair, because I was like right now in a tight space for money, it felt like a lot. Like almost dropping $1,000 for them to do all those exams. But there's an emergency vet hospital where I live where it's literally like $200 to see the dog. Because I don't know if I ever told y'all, one time we had a dog that couldn't poop either. But this dog wasn't eating. And it turned out the neighbors gave our dog like carne. Oh, I failed. In a plastic bag. And that bag got stuck. And my dog was not pooping. Or eating. He was a pit bull. And to do the x-ray, it was already $500 itself. So I'm like, huh? And then they wanted to charge us $5,000 to do like small intestine surgery. I remember that story. Yeah, no, so for those who haven't heard it, my mom was like, there's no way this dog can't poop over a little bit of plastic. If my friend's dog could eat socks and poop them out, there's no way this dog cannot pass through plastic. Because we didn't do the surgery. We're like, let's look around first, because to drop 5K is insane. Share the story. I'm sharing it. Okay, because you weren't here, our dog wasn't eating or anything. I noticed plastic in our yard. Like chewed up pieces of plastic. Like of a plastic bag. And it turned out our neighbors gave it chicken in a bag. I don't know why I didn't take out the plastic or anything. But our dog was not pooping or eating. And he was just depressed. And at some point, he was just laying there not doing anything anymore. And we're like, it's time to take you to the vet. Emergency. Already emergency is like $200. Just to see the dog. And so, I got first place. And so, you know, they did the x-rays. The x-rays was already $500, which was a lot. And they're like, yeah, no, we see like a foreign body in his small intestine. We could remove it, do intestine surgery. And like, we're gonna give you an estimate. The estimate was $5,000 to do the surgery. Who the heck has $5,000 to spare? I don't know. Not me. And so we leave. We're like, let's look around somewhere else who could probably do the surgery, because this is a 24-hour emergency vet hospital, which is probably why they're like, okay, let's charge this amount. So we deny surgery, look elsewhere. In the meantime, my mom thinks it's weird that this dog, this pit bull, cannot pass plastic. You know, because my friend had German shepherds who would eat the kids' socks. And that dog would poop them out. So how could this dog not pass through plastic? Like a plastic bag. So she thought it was weird. And so my mom was like, or somebody, I think it was my stepdad, he was like, give him cooking oil. And so we gave him a cup of cooking oil. He was depressed for a little bit, but then he started pooping and throwing up. And lo and behold, the bag started coming out in bits. And then he was fine and eating. So anyways, we saved like $5,000, but it didn't matter anyway. Because then I got braces. Doggo's been through my— well, he's a pit bull, so I'm like, how are you not gonna be able to pass a plastic bag? Mind you, we didn't give him the plastic bag. It was our neighbors, for anybody who was joining. So before y'all are like, oh, well, you shouldn't have given them the chicken in the plastic bag. That was your fault. We didn't know until the neighbors told them. They're like, we gave him chicken in a bag. We had this party and we just threw it over your fence. And we're just like, what? That being said, if you have a big dog and he eats something small and can't poop, but it's like soft, there's no way he can pass it. Give him cooking oil. Did the braces help your teeth like you wanted? No. That's the worst part. Imagine getting braces thinking your teeth are gonna be pretty, but no, they still ugly. Spent that money for what? That really is a shame. Imagine having ugly teeth thinking braces are gonna fix it and then you still ugly. Like, my teeth are still... My mom be talking about, oh, your teeth look fine. They're better than mine. And I'm like, your teeth are straight. But then she's like, yeah, they have gaps. And I'm like, okay, but they're straight. Mine are just... And then my brother has them naturally straight, which is crazy because they're like, oh, did you ever get braces? And my brother's like, no. And then his teeth are straight. Life ain't fair. I bet your teeth are fun. No, they kind of. I have like a chipped tooth in the corner, not as like big, but okay, but like kind of because I chipped it when I was a kid. And I'm just like, damn. I kind of want them to like shave the other side just so it like matches. And so nobody points out, oh, your tooth is chipped a little from the side. And I'm like, okay, and you want me to chip yours? Damn it, I turned around. I wanted to see where he went. Let me save the game, because usually I'm good at this boss. Usually I'm terrible at this boss. It's either 1 or 2. And I don't know when the last time I saved. My brother also has a chipped tooth. And he's like, I kind of want them to shave it from the side. They did ask if they wanted when I took my braces off, they're like, do you want us to shave your teeth down or anything so they look straight before we put like a mold or something like that on your retainers? And I said no, because I feel like, you know, teeth aren't forever. You know, once you lose your teeth, that's it. And so I feel like, why would I have you guys intentionally shave them when as I get older, they're gonna like wear down? And then, I don't know, you're done. Because I don't want to like, I don't know, it's like I'm trying to keep my teeth as long as I can. I should have paused. I should have raised the brightness on my computer. My mom turned on the light, which is fine, but you know. But yeah, no, once you like lose your teeth, that's it, which is why I felt uneasy when they're like, do you want us to shave it to be straight? Because there's like little like, I don't know if you see maybe in like the mirror when you guys look at your teeth, they're like small little ridges. That's just wear and tear like over time, which is normal, but I felt weird having them shave it down. I should have asked them to shave down the chipped tooth. Remember to floss? Sometimes I'd be forgetting to floss. I need to charge my water flosser. I haven't charged it. By the way, I like would usually floss last year with the water flosser. I went to the dentist. They say my teeth are rather fine. So I'm like, okay, if you're not gonna use the string to floss, at least buy like a water flosser or whatever. I just use old-fashioned string. I use those little like picks with the string. Sometimes I need to charge the flosser though. It's like dying. I didn't even buy. I think it's like a Temu brand or whatever. I found out that one of those Amazon return bins. As long as it has like a strong pressure, you're good. It's gonna hurt the first time though if you put it on the high oh shoot. It's gonna like not hurt but like kind of sting or like feel a little rough the first time, but then once you do it, it's like, alright. Oh my god. I think what's the problem is I'm talking not focusing on the game. But I don't know if I should like die in the game again so I can get Diddy back. Okay, let me try again. Let me get Diddy back. If I don't talk, then it's probably because I'm trying to lock in. But yeah, no, you know, we don't really talk about it. Everybody talk about skincare, get y'all a little sunscreen and all that. But nobody talks about you only get one set of teeth. Once they gone, once they fall out, I guess you can get an implant or whatever, but like, it probably won't feel the same. And then they be shaving it down when you gotta get like crowns. I ain't trying to get no root canal. I've seen you fight this boss so many times before, Lo. You can afford the struggle. Gotta wait for them to come back up. ¡Aléjate, demonio! Anyways, as long as you take care of your teeth, you should have most of them forever. Yeah. Because you see when they shave down your tooth and what a crown looks like? That looks ugly. I don't want that. And it's like, what if bacteria gets inside said crown? Then what do you do? I should look up a crown. Let me just show y'all. Some of y'all probably don't care, but I don't care. I'm gonna show y'all what a crown looks like. Dental crowns. Dental crowns. Let me pause the game in case I press something. I need to see where they shave the tooth down just to show y'all. That's why I'm like, take care of your teeth or they're gonna do this to you. And I don't want that. Do you? Where is it? Dental crown. Can you show me? I mean, I guess this is a good example. Let me show y'all. Because they be shaving it down. Once your tooth is messed up, they have to put like a cap on it. And what scares me is like, what if it gets infected inwards and you don't pay attention? And does it like stay like that? Can it fall out or what? Time to explore the internet. Like, what do you do about this? You see that up there? That's how they're gonna shave your tooth down if you don't take care of your teeth. Imagine your teeth being messed up that they're like, grrr, and then put this fake one. But then I'm like, how do you know if it's gonna get infected? They did this to a friend of mine, and she felt so embarrassed that she had to get the crown. I don't want them doing that. And then what if it falls off? That's ew. Only in a Ruby stream you can get a dental PSA. Oh yeah, because imagine having that. And then it falls off, and then you can't afford it. I don't want that. Do you? Oh, you know what they did to me when I had my braces? They did this because I had one tooth that was messed up and was stuck. It was I think I mentioned it. It was an adult tooth that didn't come out. And the one I had was a baby tooth. So they did like a chain and bond thing. Spelled it wrong, but they did this. They did this to me. Some whack dentist was like, I don't think I recommend pulling it out because it's gonna mess up these other teeth you have in front. And I'm like, no, it won't. Because you're gonna pull it back. Let's watch the YouTube video. Because I don't know if I mentioned this. I don't want ads!
She's enjoying a beautiful day outdoors with friends and family. She's also managing her type 2 diabetes by taking Jardiance, the little...
Oh, it's because I'm on Chrome. When I've also mentioned the story of how I did this. This lady, I went to this one dental place. Your teeth are messed up. Okay, that's better. Should I tell the story? I don't know if I should. One time I went to the dentist to get braces, and then when you got the stimulus checks, I went to get braces. I went to this one ghetto Mexican lady who came from like Tijuana every like 2 weeks. And then she was like, they went to get it, and then they did x-rays, and like, you have this x-ray, or you have this tooth that hasn't come out. Where's my mouse? Hello? Capture the cursor on the. Don't play the video yet. Hold on. Nope. And they're like, you had this tooth that hasn't come out since and so what we're gonna do is go to this one surgeon, pull the tooth out. It shouldn't be there. If you don't pull it out, it's gonna crash. It's gonna mess up all your teeth. Your teeth in the front are gonna fall off because there's no space. So we recommend you going to like a surgeon, see what they say, and then just, do what they recommend. And so they're like, oh, we could recommend you doing surgery. To have like put on a chain and pull it down, which is what we're gonna show you. And so I did that. They put me under anesthesia.
You may know that certain molars or wisdom teeth can become impacted, but your canine teeth may also become impacted.
That's what I had, the impacted canine.
This video tells you more about that treatment.
Canine teeth, sometimes referred to as eye teeth, are located between the incisors and the premolars. When these teeth are in a position that will not allow them to enter the mouth, they are said to be impacted.
Mine never came out.
Patients who have impacted canines are generally treated by an orthodontist and an oral and maxillofacial surgeon.
I had the baby
tooth. As a team, our goal is to bring the impacted tooth down into its proper position so that it is aligned with the rest of the teeth.
The American Association.
And that's what they wanted to do, because they're like, well, you're young. And so I think it's a waste to just get rid of the adult tooth and put an implant.
The Association of Orthodontists recommends a first patient examination no later than the age of 7, in part so that the orthodontist can monitor teeth coming in, including the canines. Sometimes the removal of a certain baby...
And you might be wondering, how come nobody noticed this sooner? I went to the dentist when I was like 10. I don't know how old I was, but I was too old when I went to the dentist the first time.
Tooth, or making space for a canine tooth, avoids the development of an impaction and need for more extensive oral surgery. At times, a canine tooth may actually be uncovered by the oral surgeon prior to the placement of braces. This uncovering can often allow the tooth to grow into the mouth, where the orthodontist will then put a brace on it when the rest of the braces are placed. Finally, there are times where braces are first placed, making space for an impacted canine prior to referral for uncovering
So they didn't put braces on me. They just did surgery first.
by the oral surgeon. Remember, though, that these are large teeth, often with the longest roots in the mouth. So to bring a canine into the mouth can literally take months.
Treatment of impacted canines is usually a team effort involving both your orthodontist and an oral and maxillofacial surgeon. Your orthodontist will refer you to a surgeon who will meet with you to evaluate your individual situation, discuss the procedure, perform certain diagnostic tests, and schedule the surgery.
And that's what they did. That's what my dentist told me to do. Go to an oral surgeon, see what they think, and then, you know, whatever they think to do.
For surgery, it's very important that the mouth be clean. We ask patients to brush and floss their teeth as usual.
Is that Epstein?
Ask your surgeon about restrictions on eating and drinking before surgery. Finally, it's best to go to surgery wearing loose and comfortable clothing.
Surgery to expose an impacted canine is performed in the oral and maxillofacial surgery office using a local anesthetic or an IV sedation.
They put me
The
under.
procedure generally takes about 45 minutes. During
Mine
the
took an
surgery,
hour.
the surgeon uncovers the crown of the tooth by removing some of the gum tissue and bone that surrounds it. Depending on the individual case, the oral surgeon may place a dressing over the tooth that will be removed after 10 to 14 days. In other instances, the oral surgeon will bond an orthodontic
That's what they did
bracket
to me.
and gold
I literally woke up. That's what they did. They put the chain, but it was hanging because I didn't have the braces yet. So I went back to the dentist and they're like, what did you do? And I'm like, what do you mean what I did? They're like, I ain't tell you to do all that. Your teeth are gonna fall. And I'm like, what do you mean they're gonna fall? And she's like, I ain't tell you to do all of this. And I'm like, well, that's what you told me to go to the surgeon and they said to do that and they recommended this because why am I going to take out a wasted tooth that's an adult? It's fine. And they're like, no, your tooth is going to fall. You're going to, the front tooth's teeth are going to like fall down because there's no space. And I'm like, huh? I'm like, well, y'all made space by taking the tooth out. And she's like, no, I can't, I'm not putting braces on you. And I'm like, what? And so we left. My mom was pissed. And I'm like, let me call a surgeon. Let me see if they know any like good, reliable doctors. And so they referred me to a straight white man. And I think it was $5,000 for the braces, plus $2,000 for the surgery. That was $8,000. And so he's like, oh yeah, I could do this. Your teeth are gonna fall. I'll just like put this on there and like, you know, little by little, they hook this up. I had the gold chain and everything. They just chain it onto the braces and slowly they just pull it
chain
down.
onto the exposed tooth. In both of these situations, the patient will return to the orthodontist to have the tooth repositioned into its proper place in the dental arch.
And that's what they
Recovery
did.
was very fast. It was probably over the weekend. And I know the swelling, of course, was there for a couple.
I didn't take off my molars. They usually don't recommend you removing your molars unless they like bother you. My molars are bothering me now, so
Days, but overall I felt great. It wasn't as bad as I thought, so that was exciting.
We ask patients to return to the oral and maxillofacial surgery office within 7 to 10 days after surgery to evaluate the healing process and make sure they are maintaining good oral hygiene.
The cosmetic benefit of having a canine in the mouth is that it truly is the cornerstone of the smile.
the thing is, after they put it on and I took the braces off, it still felt a little sensitive. But now that it's been like a year or two that it's been gone, I'm like, okay, now it feels like in place and a little strong. Because they're like, the only downside to when they did that is like you could lose a little bit of like root from your tooth, and I'm like, oh, that's fine.
We've all seen people who've lost their upper eye teeth, and as a result, the lips appear sunken in and thinned. This prematurely
Mine ain't
ages
thin.
the smile in the face. The roots of the canines provide the support for the corner of the mouth and your smile.
No, not my molar. Excuse me, my wisdom teeth. You don't have to take out your wisdom teeth unless they're bugging you. My wisdom tooth is bugging me. It's been bugging me since yesterday. I like feel it. It's like halfway shown, but I don't want to do nothing about it till like it's summer break. So I can like, you know, when I'm not working and then I'll like schedule surgery or something like that and be like, hey, can y'all like take these out so I can rest?
Of course, I'm not done with my treatment yet, but I know the tooth is moving. It is coming down, and soon
Indeed.
We're gonna all have the excitement that that tooth is gonna be.
By the way, them white people at the orthodontist, I love them, man. They were always on it. They like knew how to schedule their appointments so that when you came in there, you weren't waiting another hour, even though your appointment was like at 9:30, and then they have you waiting in another dentist's office like 2 hours, even though you came on time. Like they was right there. The most I've waited was like 10 minutes, and they're like, all right. And it was very clean. They put on Disney movies.
Out, and they're gonna be able to align it into place, and I'm gonna have a beautiful smile at the end.
The functional benefit of having the canine come in is that it allows the orthodontist to develop normal tooth-to-tooth relationships.
Indeed.
These long-rooted canine teeth take a lot of the chewing pressure, and without them, other teeth in the mouth can become overloaded and damaged.
To find out more about the surgical treatment for impacted canine teeth, consult your orthodontist or your oral and maxillofacial surgeon.
I thought the little arrow was the bug on my— no, it's my thing. Anyways, that one people that were like Mexican, not to be racist, even I know better.
Drinking warm water before
The
bed
heck is this?
improves
Sala de
eyesight.
salte. That lady really pissed me off because all of a sudden she's like, go to this oral surgeon, get your consultation, see what they think. Okay, let me go to this consultation, see what they think, so I can, you know, whatchamacallit, y mi juego. The heck is wrong with my game? My game free? Hello? I think I pressed a button that I probably shouldn't have. I'm gonna press every single button. Because, like, the menu isn't there. Like, the game is there, but the menu isn't there. So I'm just like, hello? It froze. Like the game or what? Let me ask Google. See, Google got all the answers. I'll talk about teeth and game set I'm all out. Press Alt and then 8. Nope. Oh, there it goes. Google knows everything. Let me save my game. But yeah, no, that lady who comes from like Tijuana and then does like dental stuff. The reason we went there was because my mom, remember when she used to go there with my dad, she used to like do stuff cheap. But I don't know. I think it depended. My dad had like rotten molars, and instead of like treating them or like root canal type things, they just pulled them out instead of like treating it. So, you know. My mom was so pressed when she found out she spent like 8K on braces. But the whole thing was that one lady, she didn't even want me to like to even get like an implant or even pull it down. She just wanted me to have like a bald canine, and I'm like, I ain't doing that. Imagine having like just a gap on your canine. How old was I? I was 19 at the time. At 19, just a missing tooth. No. Even the surgeon was like, it would have been different if you, you know, were older. Because obviously your gums won't heal. But they're like, you're young, like they should heal. Like you can like have it pulled down, you'll be fine. I saw you. I don't know how much money for them stimulus checks during the pandemic, but that's why my mom spent the money on the braces to begin with. If it wasn't for them stimulus checks, my mom would have been like, nah. What do you mean, does Google know your soul? Maybe. The only thing I could say that is good about Google AI or whatever Gemini is that usually 9 times out of 10, if I look up something, it'll just give me the straight up answer without me having to jump into these websites and then giving me false information. So anyways, my teeth are still ugly. What do you mean 110,000 people are out of power? Who's out of power? Texas? Them winter storms, does it apply to California? Cause like I be seeing people buying stuff for like you know, preparing for this winter. But I don't know if that applies to me. You know, they buying water, they buying food, they buying toilet paper. You know what they not buying? Soap, toothpaste, deodorant. I guess they're gonna be musty indoors. Meanwhile, my man Ted Cruz was like, I'm out, goodbye. My alarm. Let me reach the door. I need to turn off my... Okay. I need to take my medicine. I take a shower every morning. So you'll be going to sleep at night all like dirty? Nah, I'm kidding. Oh, I'm gonna die. I think if I hit one minus barrel, I'm dead. I love this spooky level, spooky and unique. They need to bring back they need to bring steam trains back. Yeah. I need to take my medicine and pee. I need a pee so bad. Pause my game again. Find something to play. Doo-doo. While I go pee. Donkey Kong. I need to pee. I need to like put something on so y'all are entertained while I take my medicine and pee. And probably wash my cup where I had the soda. Mm. 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 Okay, fine. We'll do Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Country 1 speed run. How long is a speed run? This is 9 minutes. Okay, I need to pee. Why you put the disclaimer? Y'all probably thought I was speed running. Y'all a bunch of chismosos. They probably thought I was killing it or something. I wish. You not hear me playing? Look at me zoom. Look at me zoom it. No, I'm kidding. I'm back. I took medicine. I went to go pee pee. I went to fill up my water and clean my little thing. ¿Dónde está el juego? Why does the menu just, you know, disappear? What did I press? Alt enter? Okay. What did I press? Google. Alright, ahí estuvo. This threw a barrel at Jungle Hijinks and skipped all the way to 𝐀𝐫𝐭. Are we good? Yeah, I think we're good. I shouldn't have jumped on them, but okay. don't understand what they want me to do here, though. Because they say hold A, and A is when you hold it to jump and go that way. But I'm like, if you hold it, you're getting pushed back by the wind. So I'm like, what the heck do they want me to do? Not die for one thing. Oh, I almost died. Cause let me show y'all something. Like you're supposed to hold A. You hold this. Cause look it. I don't know if you see in the bananas right here. Let me show y'all that shape. Just an A, right? And the A button is when you hold this. And you jump. So what the heck do they want me to do? Why are you sending me GG's crispy? No! Oh, there I go. Never mind. You sent me a galaxy? I can say I finally got. Ah! At least they gave me the life. Ah! I lost the life! I keep hearing the TikTok sound and now I'm like not focusing. This is what happens when money gets to your head. W Galaxy indeed. I don't know how much a galaxy is. I died with the DK barrel. I keep looking over. He's gonna kill me. Send gifts if you want me to not lock in and die. No, I'm kidding. The Symphony Dolphin! La Limonada! I just wanna be part of your symphony! My microphone's out of tune, I can't hear now. Now I gotta unplug and replug in my mic. I don't know why it goes out of sync. GG's! I would turn my camera on, but I'm in the same room as my mom. And we can't have that. No mom reveal. Y'all don't need to see my mom. Dang, that crispy dude sending all them gifts for real as he goes back over to Twitch. Thank you for real, man. That crispy dude, you know, he a real G. You know what's crazy? I was thinking about buying a capture card for my iPad so when I do doodle streams, because if you use a capture card instead of, you know, doing via wireless to mirror your screen to draw, there's less lag, latency, or whatever you call it. But the one I want is like $100, and then my dog had to get sick, so I'm like, never mind. I think my brother has one in his room, but I don't know like what kind of capture card, because obviously not all of them are the same. And then it's like I gotta use it with an iPad, so you know. My iPad old. My iPad still has the home button on it, but it works. That sucks knowing all them gifts is gonna be a grand total of 83 cents. Ew, the home button. My phone still has the home button. When I say I'm poor, it's not a joke. I have the iPhone 8 Plus. But it still be working. You know, some apps be like requires iOS 17 or later, but it still be working. I also got it like secondhand on Best Buy, so you know, I just Do you have a headphone jack too? I mean, I have. Do you have the headphone? No, it doesn't have the headphone jack. That's when they took the headphone jack off. I mean, shoot, I used to buy that like USB or iPhone thing adapter because I would listen to ASMR when I go to sleep. So I would like plug in the adapter where you can connect the USB or the the headphone jack, and then charge it while I listen to music and then sleep. But then I'm like, let me just use a Bluetooth. That's why they took the jack off. Man! And then I remember like seeing them fake videos talk about, oh, the headphone jack is still there, look! And then they drill a hole in the headphone jack thingy, or where it's supposed to be. Grab me my chisel. What chisel? Might as well use stone and tablet as the scriptures foretold. How much is an iPad now? When I got my iPad, it was like $300. And that was like when I just got out of high school, you know, there was the COVID. And I'm like, well, if I'm not gonna be able to go out, let me buy an iPad so I can finally draw. Cause see, my grandma, God bless her, I told her I wanted a tablet, but she's Mexican, so she'd be like, you know, she don't know nothing about no fancy brands or nothing like that. I'm like, yo quiero comprarme una tableta para pintar. And she's like, ah, sí, ¿quieres un tableta? And then, you know, next time I go to her house, she's like, te compré un tableta. And it's one of them, like, Samsung tablets. But, like, it was a pretty basic tablet that also has the home button. I don't even know what kind of tablet it is. I literally forgot. I still have it. It's right on the, let's see if there's like any like model indication. There's like a little camera in the back. The charging thing is a USB, the micro USB with the headphone jack. It's 16 gigabytes. It's smaller than an iPad. It was very buggy though. It could not run Medibang Paint to save my life. It would freeze. And that would be so sad. And you know, eventually I got enough money and I'm like, let me buy an iPad. And so that's what I did. I bought an iPad with the Apple Pencil. It was like $300. Student pricing for iPad Air is $549. Well, I'm poor and I ain't a student. And that being said, I'm not buying another iPad unless this iPad dies. And even then, like if the screen cracks or anything, I'll probably just go take it to some like third-party like Indian, Hindu, Arabic, Greek people and be like, hey, how much do y'all charge to replace the screen? And if it's less than $100, which is probably likely, I'll be like, alright, take the dinero. Is there something down there? iPad Pro is $999. You could use mine. You just gotta set up your PO box for. I don't need to use your iPad. Then there's like weird. I'm not saying you, but like I've seen people or like I've heard stories. What the? Y'all saw the bananas, right? No, lol, just for the student discount. Oh. It's because, I don't know, because I hear stories of like weird people where like you send them stuff, but then they have like an air tag in it. So now it's like, okay, now we have your location if you like open the PO box stuff in your house. And I'm like, well. That's doing too much. But there's really people out there doing that as a thing. And I'm just like, what the What animal buddy is your favorite? Probably Rambi or Ungard. The ostrich kind of cool too. The heck is the point of this? Winky, my beloved? At this point, I'm just here for the Ruby vibes. But there are really people doing that, just putting air tags in the PO boxes or whatever gift they bring, and I'm like, huh? And it's like, I don't even want y'all to know what city I live in. The day y'all find out what city I live in, y'all gonna be like, oh, hell no. I'm just trying to set my old Switch that I don't need anymore to get you an iPad for real. No, and then no, it's not even that. Like I be seeing my mom shoot videos and all that, like to post on her TikTok, and so I be like getting out the way. Cause then it's like, if y'all see me, I'm cooked. I'm out here like, do not post any pictures of me. Oh, I also have my Apple Pencil, that too. And I have a second one because my brother also got an iPad. He's like, you know what, this iPad kind of sucks, because I used to take notes when I used to go and praise the Lord, you know, take little notes when, you know, they would give their little sermons and all that. And my brother would watch me and he's like, hey, that iPad kind of cool, let me buy one off eBay. And so he bought one off eBay with the Apple Pencil and like the Logitech keyboard. And he's like, I take it back, I don't really like using this iPad, let me sell it. But he let me keep his pencil and his keyboard. And I'm like, oh, cool. But it also had the home button, so you know. I have his Apple Pencil still. If I get an iPad, I gotta find an iPad that's compatible with the first generation Apple Pencil, because then I'm like, imagine me buying an iPad and then the Apple Pencil isn't compatible and then I'm just here like, well, now what? I think we're safe. Maybe my next check I'll get an iPad. But the key is to find you a refurbished one. Because I didn't know better when I was a kid. I bought mine brand new from like Apple. I went on the website and bought it there. If I knew better, I would have gotten like a refurbished one. I'd be looking at phones too. If I ever get a phone, I'll just buy another refurbished one. I'm so sad. My laptop I had was the same M1 laptop for years and I runs like a champ. I don't know what I was waiting for. I'm like, is it over? Am I still looking? What am I doing? Now I gotta do all this again. It's been 6 years till I got it. I still have my gaming laptop. I was gonna sell it, but thank God I didn't because now I use it to upload videos. Like once I finish editing the video, I like put it into like a hard drive, a physical one, and then I like turn on my laptop, leave it on overnight, and then upload the video because I told y'all the signal is terrible here, and so I have to like leave my laptop on overnight while it's uploading or when I go to work. What the heck is the problem? Oh. my brother really clowned on me because the house that we're getting is like, the first thing I checked was that is there a good signal, which there is, and then lo and behold I find a signal tower nearby and they're clowning on me, him and my mom. Meanwhile, I be seeing my mom raise her phone up to the ceiling trying to get more signal because the videos can't load. Her TikToks can't load. Y'all need a signal booster. Just send an invoice, I'll see what I can do. I mean, I'm streaming, I'm using my brother's internet, his little hotspot or whatever. But it's my mom. And what's crazy is she got 5G, I believe. My phone don't got 5G. Y'all remember when we lived in an era where people thought like 5G, like radiation was terrible? And then there was something about some Lion USB that could protect you from like 5G radiation or something like that. You just plug it into like your computer, boom, protected from 5G radiation. Are you gonna fully complete the game? I don't know. I'm just trying to shut up so I can focus. No! I was literally at the end. I died. At the end, I'm going to kill somebody. Let me go save. How many lives do I have? This day a year ago, I just got my job offer. Literally the next day, I find out apartment that when I was going to get denied me. What a bunch of rats. They're like, you don't make 3 times the amount of rent, therefore we do not want you. I still hate him to this day. Oh, shoot. And crazy part is I was gonna make 5 times income, but they didn't trust me for real, so they said, that's weird. No! I missed the barrel! I could have gotten Dixie! Who throws better, Diddy or Dixie? I like to use Dixie when I gotta throw up. I like Diddy when I gotta use these to protect myself, because then I could just do this. This bird hated us so much, he decided to kill us. He said, instead of resting in peace. And then he went to hell. So my current apartment said, don't worry, dog, we got you, and the rest is history. Meanwhile, they was checking everything when we got apartments, and every night when we go to bed, we just hear random screaming and cussing. It low-key be sounding like DV. But I'm just like, let me mind my business. I don't need no neighbors hating me. I don't know how he didn't kill me when I bumped into him the first time. I don't even know if it is. It's just people yelling outside. I don't know if I ever mentioned this too. When we first moved here, like one of the neighbors was like, "Hi, how y'all doing? I'm the neighbors. You know, I just you know, got done winning a case with my attorney. So if you guys have any problems like roaches in your apartment, let me know, because the people here, the managers, they don't fix anything." And I'm just like, "Okay, thank you." And I'm like, how you got roaches in your apartment? I'm gonna be so real. It's one thing to be poor. It's another thing to have roaches in your apartment. Never. Why did she tell us she had roaches in her apartment? And that's the same lady that be yelling next door. Like she killing somebody. She be yelling at her kids and everything. And I'm like, it's 11 p.m. Like low-key, me and my mom be hearing it. We're just there. And that's why I'm like, let me put on my headphones and sleep. Couldn't be me, like how you not appreciate the basics. That lady doing too much. Well, we either hear her or like neighbors behind us, which is crazy because the manager also lives here in these like tenants, so I don't know, like she doesn't hear. But they let me have my pet. Everybody here got pets. So I'm like, ah, y'all cool. Very weird when somebody doesn't have pets. There's this one neighbor. They have a pug. And this pug I see a lot during the day be running around. This pug is skinny. Her name is Bubbles. But Bubbles does not like us. Not dislike us, but she just doesn't like strangers, so she be barking sometimes. But an icon. Bubbles is funny. Bubbles is skinny. I don't know why. I think it's because either she's young or she just runs around a lot. Because my grandma has a pug. She's not fat or anything, but it's like... I don't know. I never seen a pug skinny. But considering I also seen like my grandma's dog since it was a puppy, I'm also just like, oh, maybe Bubbles is young because she looks young. Pug setting boundaries for real. And then there's another pug that they bring once in a while. I don't know if they're related to Bubbles because they play with Bubbles, like they family or something. The other one's name is Mocha, but they look kind of ugly. My neighbor went to an elevator with their dog, and as I was heading back to the apartment now, I was staring at it. And I'm like, it's super cute, and she goes, oh, my dog doesn't like to be stared at. It immediately went berserk for real because I was locked in on the dog. And then they be taunting you with this DK coin. But the joke's on them. I ain't trying to 100% this game. They tripping. But like the dog was hecka chill until she said that. So I'm like instigator for real. She's like, get him. She's like, get him. I need a DK barrel. Where's the DK barrel? Never mind. College. Who the heck answered these questions on the exam? Them answers are wrong. Look at the chalkboard. Ask her for a discount for your iPad. Give her a teacher discount, senior discount, all other discounts. Dixie? I should have threw it at him. I'm waiting for the toxic tower levels. I don't know if I mentioned this before. I don't know what day I mentioned that they really whatchamacallit, should have waited when it came to constructing the Donkey Kong roller coaster theme park or whatever until they like finally set his design for Bonanza or Mario World or Mario Kart World or whatever, because now you have the old design. I have a question. Oh. What the heck is down here? I never checked. Owl. What area in Donkey Kong Country 2 is your favorite? Los Minas? I guess the roller coaster parts. Even Haunted Hall. I don't know what to get to eat for real. I've been sleeping all day. I want Takis. I was telling my brother the other day, there's something about blue Takis that doesn't sit right with me. I'm just like, I don't know about Takis being blue, man. It just doesn't sit right with me. I can handle red 40, but blue Takis, I draw the line. I can't have it anymore, it will kill me. You got like gastritis or something? I don't like to eat Takis that much. Like when it comes to like chips like that, I don't eat that much. I just eat a little bit, like once in a while, and then I'm like, alright. What the heck do I do with this? All Takis are good. Okay, well I ain't trusting no blue Takis. When you see chips blue. Nah, it gives me heartburns because I used to eat them all the time as a kid. Oh, well that's on you. No, I'm kidding. I didn't really eat hot chips as a kid. I usually just ate like Lay's lemons and stuff. The other day, I chewed gum after eating at work. Or when I ate breakfast, I took gum out. I ate it till lunch. My stomach started feeling empty, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm hungry. And so once I like took the gum out to eat, they said B. He said I came for vibes, not for shades. Dixie, you should be dead. So anyways, I took the gum out. My stomach felt like empty. And so I'm like, oh, you know, maybe I'll feel better once I eat. No. I felt mad uncomfortable. I felt like I was cramping or something. I'm like, what's going on? It hurt every time I like moved. I was a little comfy, like it didn't hurt as much when I was sitting down. And I'm like, am I having a stomach ulcer or something? Because I'm in pain. And so every time I got up, it hurt, and I was looking at it. I'm like, okay, you either have like too much acid or a stomach ulcer. They're like, stop drinking soda. Just looking at all these Google recommendations. But I was still in pain. And then my mom got me tummy medicine. And it took a whole day for me to feel better. And that's when my molar started hurting. Excuse me, my wisdom tooth. And here we are. I mean, I feel the wisdom tooth slightly exposed. Like, it's slightly exposed when I look at it in the mirror, but some of it is like covered with like via gum, so... I want to play Luigi's Mansion. But like, which Luigi's Mansion? The Switch one? The GameCube one? The 3D? I might do the GameCube one first. Go from there. It's because I saw the compilation of Dashi simping for Luigi, and it had like the Luigi's Mansion, what is it, 3? And I'm like, I forgot this game existed. But I'm like, I also want to do the Dixie. Do y'all see her? And then she went to hell. Live footage of when Jesus threw Satan out of heaven. The heck is this way? Oh! What if I just whip Diddy? G. Did you beat DK4 the DK Bay? I haven't even touched that game. I was supposed to do Mario 8. I forgot what the Mario game was called. Toxic Towers. $87? I thought it was 85. If you bad, you beat this in one go. This one I can't talk, I gotta focus. What do you mean you can see the panic? I can't even look at chat. I'm trying to like not... You're saying something about a galaxy. I like look slightly. Pay up. No, I'm kidding. No. If you're bad at this, beat this one, go another galaxy. If you do, lock in for real. Can't see the panic, so intense. Ruby trying to get the galaxy llama out. Don't. There was something about that Game Boy version that was like garbage. I don't know what it was. Y'all remember when I used to struggle? Am I really gonna beat this in one sitting? We're like 2 hours in. Screech sprint. This I can't do in one sitting. Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh shoot. Oh no. No! You better make sure you clip this for real, but I'm a man of my word. Don't worry, we'll make a highlight of you. Thank you! And I'm dead. Yes, Rosa? I'm still watching that Korean drama. Oh shoot. The bee scared me. I should have committed. Crispy flexing for real. I'm still watching that Korean drama with my mom. Oh, how am I supposed to kill these dudes? No, Dixie! How am I gonna with Diddy? Symphony Dolphin! And he died. And I died. Just straight up throwing lives. You gotta run first? You tell me? Why are you putting I'm new here? You ain't new here. Oh, I already got the barrel. I low-key thought about playing Resident Evil 2, but I don't know. I'm okay with like some cartoon violence, but I don't know about Resident Evil. It's gonna make me feel bad later. Shoot this way! Oh. Not the excuse fangirl about Leon again. Well, it's cause, you know, other games, Sonic, Mario, little cartoon violence, you know. I'm low-key pushing it with Luigi's Mansion and them ghosts. That's why I didn't play it before, cause I'm like, I don't know about them ghosts, man, cause... But it's like Resident Evil, we killing people. Like, it's a little realistic. And I feel like I might get in trouble if my mom, like, is like, why the f are you playing this? Of guns. Literally, my cousin came. I don't know. My cousin, we went to see my cousin during Black Friday. She was telling me how her, my other cousin, and my uncle, who is like pushing 50, pushing 60, they be hopping on the Call of Duty. And they're like, you should play Call of Duty with us. And I'm like, Remember when Ruby stopped stream to simp over a certain Leon video? No, I didn't. Damn, some guy said, damn, that crispy dude is an outstanding guy, for real, for real. Indeed. I kind of want to die now just because I already messed up and like hit the thing. That's fine. I hit a checkpoint, so you know. Yeah, no, so my cousins be playing Call of Duty with my other cousin's uncle who's like 50, 60. And they're like, Ruby, you should play Call of Duty with us. We be playing at night. And I'm like, I can't play that. I'd be down because y'all low-key would be funny. But like, I don't know. Tell me why my mom was on a TikTok live. She wasn't starting a live, she like was viewing a live of I guess her in-law, her brother-in-law, that same uncle I think who was on the TikTok, that same uncle who like also plays Call of Duty. He was also on TikTok live beefing with somebody else. And my mom was out here watching 𝐀𝐫𝐭, and then my cousin shows up in said live chat and is like, Thea, what are you doing here? So I guess my uncle just be fighting people on TikTok live then. Not the fam joining the live. I think he goes live like every week. I don't know what he does. They just be talking. Sometimes they be beefing. I don't know what the heck was going on. Let me put this down. Final boss, a new Ruby Wrecker. Well, if y'all remember, I'm terrible at this boss. He's dead. No, I'm kidding. Do it if you're bad. No. There's one part where it's why I'm terrible. I think it's before or after the cloud part. Or when he like turns invisible and just starts like ingesting the air. I have a feeling you're gonna beat this in one go, so now Galaxy bet. Alright guys, well thank you for enjoying the street. No. This is where I'm gonna fumble the bag. Or when he starts like turning invisible and start like oh look, I did it! I just needed a second Kong. I threw Dixie by accident, or I guess I missed. I failed when I threw her. I didn't think it would affect her too, and thus I was like, oh shoot, let me get her back before like he... See what I mean? I don't know why Nintendo decided to retcon whatever Cranky Kong had, and they're like, nah, you know what? He's Donkey Kong's dad now. Like, what was the point of that? Monkey games. Monkey games. Monkey games. Damn, my thing is like out of sync again. I hate it here. Wow, I thought you weren't gonna send anything. You lied to me. Thank you. I had some extra coins. I guess. Mario's like, hey yo, what's popping? What's Gucci? Why are you sending more things? Symphony Dolphin. Damn. What if I just, you know... Hello? I was hoping I had like a save state here or something. Are you pausing it? I'm trying to find something. Man. Dang, Ruby, not you making Crispy get all you these galaxies since you're out here showing pro gamer skills. We're fake gamers. I gotta do this. I think I broke my game. Valimos. I was gonna be lazy and find a save state of Donkey Kong. And you know, just go to a state, save there. Unless I'm pressing the wrong one, hold on. Well, what file is like what's the property? It's like .000 file, but I'm like because low-key I ain't trying to do all the Lost Worlds. I just kind of want to Time for the secret. If I could find a file, because I don't want to do all this. If you copy the save state file to your save directly, should load normally. What do you mean save state? Time to break the game. Go secrets, give you all the creme coins and do the secret. I don't want to do all of that. Fine. I need to figure out how to do it though. It's time to look it up. Google. DKC2 creme coin sheet. This video never fails me. Never mind, it failed me. Me enseñó un ad. I'm like following the video side by side, so chat out. I should have probably went back or found somewhere where they give me like points to go to all these places. Look, I have 0. I know where to get them. Steal. Damn, y'all hear my mom? That's crazy. Now I gotta turn the game back. I don't know how many I need for Funky. Step this way, friend. I polished the bridge just for ye. He lying. The thing about this level, it plays kind of with Donkey Kong Country 3 physics. I'm just not good with those physics. As you can see, I'm not good with those physics. And we're not gonna be out here. Oh. She's watching her TikToks. Corn? Bro. The flute that sends me. Hello? My mom on the phone, so now I'm like, Black Ice Battle. eye's gonna be black. I don't want to die. I hear being a pro gamer. Oh, never mind. Pro gamer skills. If it isn't our trainee hero, I didn't expect you to find this place, Sonny. You must have got lucky. Now you're here, I better talk to you about it. You ain't gonna charge me steal my corns. I feel like you only do good if a galaxy's on the line. No, I'm just bad at Lost Worlds. I don't know why they couldn't just make like an arrow here for me to go to the swamp and then just to the crocodile. I feel like it's a waste just to be like, oh. Feel free to use me barrels when you like, matey. I lived. Do y'all hear Diddy? He's up there. And how do I get up there? No. Ruby, if I fall asleep, wake me up and I'm gonna be gone in an hour. Hell. Oop. Man! Bruh. Some of you might be thinking, what are you doing? But I have to press the R button to rewind. And then they want to throw this at me. Clean. The physics changed when they made me start jumping on the bees. It's rewind time. Shiver me timbers, where's me loot? Cause if you don't got none, ye don't cross over, matey. Is this the one I hate? This one is also a bit of a pain. Oh. No. All right. It's rewind time. Jail. I ain't doing all this. Okay. I can't imagine being a kid and doing all this, man. They tripping. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, Animal Antiques. There we go. Damn. Miraculously, I didn't get hit by a single one. They said no cheating here. Get down. No more galaxies. Man, I ain't getting no galaxies from here. I ain't never beating this one shot. Especially with that parrot thing. Heck no. No açaí. Just 'cause my mom's talking on the phone with a friend. What if I just do light, you know? Ah, shoot. Here we go. Phew. Now Ruby said no, like I legit, like if you don't hit the first one, then you're done. And then I gotta keep flying. Bless. And then they want me to do this nonsense. It's like, okay, you still gotta do the snake. Could you imagine you beat the parrot level and then you gotta do this snake thing or whatever? Like you think, oh, the parrot, I'm done. Then you do the snake and you're just like... see how long it takes me to do this. Oh. Well, I'm dead. There we go. I have 10 tries to do this. Hopefully in 30 minutes. I hope so. I just want to see something. Oh, okay. Did you know in the other one you can like stand behind 𝐀𝐫𝐭 and like nothing happens? I'll be cheering from Dreamland. He's like, I'm asleep. Oh. At least the music cool. Bro wants me dead. I thought there was more to it. But look at this background with the Kremlings holding up the buildings. If this was the Kremlin island, then why did Cranky set all this up? With the intention of like he was gonna stay here. Don't tell me you beat it. Okay, I won't. It's been 5 minutes. Just watch a Donkey Kong speedrun. You'll be good. Ain't no way. I thought there was more to it. I don't know why. A new record, my ass. I'm here for 3 minutes and 37 seconds. On top of that, I cheated. And then 𝐀𝐫𝐭's like, see you in Donkey Kong 3. And Diddy's like, damn. And Donkey's like, don't worry, you did I. And now he's gone. Crazy how they just left the ending to be like this. The crispy sailing away with the last gallon. Speed ran the game so fast I got whiplash. It has been 3 hours and 38 minutes. God knows how long it's gonna take me to upload this short. Not short. This stream is probably gonna take me the whole day. I be getting up at 6:30. Usually eat at 7, leave the house by 7:30. I'm gonna be up at like 7 uploading this to YouTube, and then by the time I get home at 4, it's not gonna be 4:30, excuse me, it's not gonna be uploaded still. But that was my monkey games. Los monkey pendejadas. That I just wanted to stream because they gave me TikTok back and I could do it live because I'm tired of Streamlabs and you can't stream here. Goodbye. And so now here we go. Anyways, here's Funky Kong helping y'all with the divorce. I watch your previous streams on YouTube because you're so cool. Nah, I'm just vibing. Where's the divorce video?
You know, on the way over here, I tried to think of something to say. Some righteous wisdom that would help you to feel totally tubular again. Get you back to your old self.
Don't worry, we'll play this for like, how long is it?
I guess things don't really work like that.
¿Cuántos minutos es? 10 minutes.
As much as I
you got
wish
10 minutes to go to sleep.
Boogie board in the shallow end. It's not. Love is a strange thing, dude. I mean, we're all primates, right? And our social bonds can be mega gnarly to the max. And I am so incredibly sorry that you have to deal with
You're
bogus-ness.
funky in my dreams, dog. I can't sleep to this. I did. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
I want you to know I am here for you. Whatever you need. I am your main monkey. I am the ape to get you through this scrape. And through is the way to go, home slice. Through is the way to go.
I want to hear him in my dreams. You tripping.
You know, we have this tendency to ignore whackness until it festers and eats us alive. Sometimes we just try to go around it, but let me tell you something, dude. Go through it. Process it.
Everybody joining, like, what the hell is going on?
Examine it. It's like hopping on Rambi and busting into a bonus level. It's the only way to rebuild yourself.
All these
in a
people
healthy way.
passing by like,
It took me a long time to learn that after my divorce. I mean, look, I'm not trying to sound like a shrink or a know-it-all. I'm honestly just here to be a homeboy, but if you're not ready to rap about it right this sec, that's chill. But know that I got your back. You are in an extremely heinous and uncool situation.
I'm helping with
I love you, and I want you to live your best life possible. You know, I don't know if it'll help, but my people, they have this parable about divorce. How does it go? So, yeah. Whoa, dudes. My name's Funky Kong. My bodacious jumbo barrel can take you to any point on the
I swear,
island.
people, she does playthroughs.
Most
The playthrough is over. I finished the game.
He can only send you to a place you have already been to, which is a complete and total bummer. Let me tell you. Yo, gorillas, go see old man Cranky. He can help you
I'm
out.
helping him with the ASMR.
You dudes need lives or something? Jungle Hijinks is the place for that. If you guys see Candy,
I'm rubbing a receipt against the microphone.
tell her. I'll give her surfing lessons anytime. Yeah, Crucial Kongs. If you feel the need for speed, jump in at like jet. Looking good, Kongs. Buckle up and blast off. You're out of here. Looking good, dudes. I'm Funky, the main monkey, and my new Funky's flights can take you anywhere on Crocodile Isle, provided you've already checked it out, of course.
Look, he's taking us to the
Cruise on
galaxy.
over to the Barrel Man and ride the skies. Come jump into my jet and jive, Clive. Go get that 𝐀𝐫𝐭. He just ain't cool. Awesome playing, Kongs. Everything is cool, guys. We're looking ready to ride and catch some clouds. Drop in on the other Kongs, dudes. We're all here to help you guys. All flights clear, dudes.
I'm scared. He's giving you
Ships,
ASMR
crews.
about when he had his messy divorce. He's just trying to
Check me out
help.
again, huh? Catch you later, dudes. Wicked. She's all tuned up and ready to go.
You know
Way
what's
cool.
crazy? How they
Take a flight,
how they whitewashed
and you're out
them
of
in
sight.
later games.
Pick it and kick it, Kongs. You're A-OK. Remember, Funky's the monkey. I fly 24 hours, you know. Take it easy, Kongs. Call again, good buddies. Stay loose, guys. Not enough, man. I got a new surfboard to pay for. Oh no. Looks like you're gonna need to score some more to tour. Tough break, Kongs. She's too cool for your pocket. Sorry, dudes. That one costs more to run than you've got. What a bummer, eh? Try to find a few more tokens, you
How
know.
do people stick the microphone in their mouth? I've seen it, but
Uncool.
I'm like, what are y'all doing?
That's costly cruising. And you ain't in the picture, guys. Yo, Dixie, what's happening? I've set up my smoking
How
big
does he
boat
go
jump on
from
this end,
surfboard
but
to
that's not all.
divorce? Well, he got
I've also
divorced
brought your
first,
excellent
and then
cousin
he went
𝐀𝐫𝐭 along for
and
the
found
ride.
some hobbies, you know.
He may be a toddler, but if you let him throw you upwards, you'll almost reach the stars. Oh yeah.
My question is, who divorced him? Who
And
fumbled
if
the
you throw
bag?
him, his humongous body gets smashed with the floor of some areas. Trust me. What's up? Have you got me anything new I
I'm
can
helping
use?
with the ASMR.
Hey, Funky's in the zone. Cash is not a problem, Kongs. Cause my boats you can loan. I'm the Tower of Power. Too sweet to be sour. Yo, hombres. Got anything new yet? If you see that loser up at the big house, tell him to keep it down at night. I've got to get my beauty sleep. Any idea who that major dweeb who lives at the top of the island is? Hey, those heinous boss men have got a horde of items. If you find anything, bring it back here, huh? Freak out. Freak out. Spare parts for all my boats
Oh,
are what
shoot.
it's all about. Yeah. What we're needing is some sort of spare part situation. You dig?
Did I change the thing to my mic? Why is it on?
Wicked. I only need a few more parts to get my vehicles going. Keep looking out for those items, Kongs. I'm a few parts short for my new invention. A patch? Oh yeah.
How long is this
just what I need.
ASMR? Oh, he's almost done.
Hang on for a couple of seconds, Kongs. And I'll get you a cool new tub for you to rub-a-dub-dub.
I want to rub a dub
Whoa.
with Funky.
Bogus stalking Kongs. Get my crate back in here before that clumsy bazaar parks it on the rocks. Hey, Kongs. A ski. Not too shabby. Problem is, though, I'm gonna need his partner before I can get you on your way. Why, hey. You found 2 skis. Awesome. I've now got all the parts you need to make you the ultimate ride. Wait right there, Kongs, while I get you my latest and greatest boat yet. Bonkers. I've built in a cool turbo feature that'll be sure to take you to new heights. Just press the Y button. Hey. Someone's told you I've been extra busy lately. Well, it's something a bit special. If you can find all of the DK coins, then you can put them down as a deposit for my ultimate ride. Come back once you got some more Kongs. I'll keep
Why
you
did I
informed,
hear that in
on how
high
close to the jackpot
definition?
you
I
are.
don't know.
You're still
I should have said
25
Leon.
coins short of the deposit for my top gear. Unbelievable type of a situation. You found all the DK coins. I'm sorry, Kongs. I don't think you'd actually find them all. so I got nothing new to show you. Hey, Kongs. Just kidding, you know. May I introduce you to my finest and coolest creation yet, the Funky Copter. Time to catch some rays. Don't stay away for too long, huh? Bust a move. Gotta groove. Gotta go, Kongs, surf's up. Take it real easy, Kongs. Hang 5 Kongs. Catch you later, Kongs. I'll be seeing you later, Kongs. Yeah, it's kinda long, but I thought it was appropriate. Me and you, dude. We're gonna make it through. You are a radical person, and you deserve the most smoking life possible. We all love you.
And then they make out the end. He helped us through a divorce. Anyways. It's late. Nos toca mimir. Will that part be in the I don't know. I thought about cutting it out, but I'm like, never mind. I gotta get up now. Levántate! I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Thank you for watching this stream. You know how Mario's like, thank you so much for playing my game. That's how it goes. Woke up to Funky Kong ASMR. Well, that was a fun stream. It was indeed. I appreciate everybody who was here. Thank you, Crispy, for sending me all them gifts. Thank you everybody who sat here and watched me for 3 hours doing pendejadas, pushing 4 hours. I don't know why y'all watch me. I really just be here saying nonsense. But whatever. Alright, I'm gonna see y'all later.